Today we are taking a look at one of the new essences for a wizard class. I have been farming non-stop since the update came out. I'm almost done with all essences, only missing one. If we go take a look here, I have the headpiece. I don't think I will be trying it out since it is only a cooldown for the black hole. Today what we are trying out is the new shoulder. I already have it equipped. I have not extracted that because it is a upgrade for me. After casting meteor, damage is increased by 19% for 3 seconds. We can increase the duration of this buff by having more beneficial duration, and that is exactly what we are demonstrating here today in this video. I also have the new chest and I will be trying it out maybe tomorrow. We'll see how good this is. I have the new pens for the meteor. By the way, the chest is for the lightning nova, and I have the new main hand which I will be trying out soon as well. Been hearing that this is really good in PvP where you can just select and mark an enemy and it will just keep following that enemy, so I will be trying it out soon. The only item I am actually going to be missing is going to be the offhand, and I am trying my royalty bonus here. Anyhow, let's go talk about the new shoulder, why this is so good and why this is going to be so good for the GodSpeed speed farming builds. Instead of us before using the shoulder here that was increasing the damage of the meteor, we were using this shoulder here. Meteor damage is increased by 19% during the duration of the meteor. Now all of our damage is going to be increased by 19% while meteor will stay active. Like I said, it is 3 seconds, but we can increase that duration. For example, if I use my meteor here, that was almost 6 seconds. Let me use it again. So almost for 6 seconds all our damage will be increased, not just meteor. There we go, it was for me 6 seconds, and that is super good. Instead of us having only the damage increase for a meteor, now everything that we have will do more damage, and I will demonstrate the speed farming, the GodSpeed builds here in Inferno 4, one hitting everything here, and then we will be sharing the builds at the end. So see you guys with some gameplay here, and then we will move to the builds. Alright, we are back here demonstrating the builds. The GodSpeed build, 1 touch 1 kill. It has gotten even better now. The enemies are just going to die. Look at that. And this is Inferno 4. Right now this can be done with even 2k resonance if you have the proper optimal gem. I already shared a video on my channel which you can go check it out. Might have that on your screen right now, but anyhow, you can see how good this new shoulder is when it increased the damage. Even the yellow packs just die instantly, and there we go, we just pass and everything is dead. And if this looks interesting to you guys, I will be going through the updated version of the GodSpeed 1 touch 1 kill builds for the wizard. It has gotten even more powerful, like ridiculous amount of CC now that we have. Nothing can survive at all. There we go, we just leveled up, and everything just die as I move. Alright, let's go dive into the builds right now. Alright, before I go into the build, this part is going to be very important with this build. It is very important that you have some sort of damage over time. I'm using lashed for my curse. If I want to fight some strong enemies like ancient or yellow or purple, I need to apply additional bleeding, that is damage over time. So you can have poison, bleeding and fire. That is going to increase your critical hit chance with this build. And so In my build, I'm using Viper Bite to apply the dot on my enemies, and then I'm also using the seeping bar to apply additional dot hits. And every dot I apply on the enemy, it gives me more critical hit chance. Since I am using 4-piece banquet of eyes, that increase the damage, overall damage. Once apply the dot on enemies, it increased the damage by 15%, and each dot also gave me 2.5% critical hit chance up to 25%. That is how we were doing a lot of crit here. And then I'm also extending the duration of these poison bleeding from having 2-piece feasting baron here. Even so, I leave some enemies behind like yellow, blue, goblin. We don't need to worry about. The dot is going to kill them off by the time we go back. So this is really good option here if you have Viper and Bile both in your builds. And then I'm using 2-piece Virtus Urges here to extend the duration of some of the skills which are considered buff, and some of the gems that we have here like a Mother Lament. We can increase the duration of Mother Lament, Bottle Hope, Gloom Cask, and you get the basic point there. We can also increase the duration of our Lightning Nova, Slow Time, and then we are using the Archon Torrent, again extended duration because it is a buff skill. So now that is out of the way, let's dive into the proper builds. That the important information is out of the way. I was using 2-piece Virtus Arches, then I was using 4-piece Banquet of Eyes, and then I was using 2-piece Feasting Baron. This was my gem setup. It will be really helpful if you have gems like Viper Bite and the Seeping Bile for these builds. And as for the skills, I was using the Electrocute, Lightning Nova, Slow Time, Archon Torrent, and then the Meteor. The Paragon that I was using was the Weaver. I don't use the Treasure Hunter no more. Everything is maxed out rank 30. And as for my essences here, there we go. These were the essences I was using for this build, and so this new shoulder is extremely good now with the GodSpeed wizard speed farming builds. It has turned into GodSpeed critical build now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm signing off. You all have a great day. Take care.